Danny, a 3-0 derby win on Saturday, but a 3-0 defeat today. What's happened? What's the reason?
Yeah, I think we're still patting ourselves on the back from Saturday, and that's the problem when you win a derby. Is the euphoria around it gets so high that I think these lads started believing some of their press, and we turn up here today and we got taught a lesson. We got taught a lesson by a team of experienced players that just bullied us from start to finish.
No, like even from the first half, we just didn't seem to get going at all. Even, like the first 20 minutes, like you say in the BBC Sorry interview.
Yeah, well, we had a little spell towards the end of the second half, but it's too late. Then you've let yourself go 1-0 down. They never really caused us masses of problems. They had a few good chances, but nothing major, nothing that we shouldn't be able to handle. And the problem is when you allow a side like that to have a lead, and then they've got something to hold on to, you're obviously going to be going for the game, and they're going to just open you up because they just kept turning us around and like I've said already, that they just bullied us.
I did seem to be problems even in the second half. We did seem to get a little bit better as we pushed for an equaliser, but then the red card happened and the game seemed to sort of die.
Yeah, but we want players that are going to play for this club, that are going to fight no matter what the scenario, whether we're playing a team that likes to play, whether it's a local derby, whether we're away to a team that's just been beat 6-1, because look, we've been on the end of a 6-1 defeat, and we responded by going on an unbelievable run, and everyone's talking about us for the playoffs last season. This year, we were playing against a team that's just the same, and you knew they were going to come out. They was always going to respond to that, and we needed to manage that. We didn't manage that today, and if these players want to put on an all-shot shirt, they need to liven up. They need to liven up. That is by no sense of the word acceptable what happened today. And I'm always defending the players. I always talk about their efforts and stuff. But what they showed today was nothing like what we want at this club. And they need to fix up, because if they don't do it, we'll get somebody else who will.
They went from bad to worse, with the red card for Jermaine. So good on Saturday's game, but had a bit of a nightmare at the end.
Yeah, and it's not just about the red card. We're losing for Saturday, and he's out of the game now. And to be fair, I thought it was really soft. I don't think either of his bookings were bookings, to be fair. But the referee was consistent. He was booking everyone for everything. So we needed to be sensible, and I think we lost our focus, our concentration, and they deserved to win today. That's the bottom line. We didn't deserve anything out of the game. The boys got exactly what they deserved, and now they've got to lick their wounds, because we've got another derby coming up straight away. And I've got decisions to make, because some of those players don't deserve to be in the team against Woking.
And that was my next question. Saturday, Monday, and then Saturday. Does the quick turnaround of games affect the preparation? Has that affected today's game?
Look, but everyone's played 2 games in 72 hours, and there's always going to be mixed results at this sort of time of year. If you look through the fixtures every year of every league, that happens. But I thought we were better than that. We are better than what we showed today. And the problem that this team has got at the minute is consistency. And until we get that right, we're always going to be up and down like a yo-yo, and that's not what we want. And they've been told, if you can't do it, that's fine. These things happen in life, but we'll go and get people that can.
And what do we do? You said about consistency to improve that and make sure we do, when we get a good result against Woking, we continue to get good results rather than just, like you say, up and down.
It's about understanding the fundamentals of the game, and the first thing we've got to do is work harder than the opposition. And to be fair, in the most part this year, we've been really good from that, from a work ethic perspective. Today, we got outrun against the team of players actually we shouldn't be getting outrun against, because they've got some older players in their team, and we had young legs that should be getting around them. And those players of experience they run the show today, and they made it very easy. We made it very easy for them to implement their game plan, and that's just. And we spoke about it. They got told everything. Don't kick it to Max Hunt's head. We know everything about Max Hunt. So what do we do? Every time we got it, kick it to Max Hunt's head. It's just stupidity, and you can't. That's not a coaching thing. That's not an ability thing. That's a common sense understanding of the game. And we're sitting in the dressing room now talking about it, thinking, where's the intelligence levels? And they've got to look at themselves and take accountability, because we've said to them, were you happy with this lineup? Yes. Were you happy with the players that were in the team? Yes. We only had made one change from the team that beat Woking on Saturday. So that comes down to their mentality on the day, and it ain't good enough.
You mentioned it as well, another Saturday, another derby game against Woking, a chance to prove ourselves and prove things right.
Yeah, and listen, we go and beat Woking on Saturday, all's forgiven, but it's not good enough still. We still have to, yes, we have to beat Woking, obviously, but we need to be consistent, and that is, until they do that, we are going to keep having the same conversations.
Are you in with a shot? More information in the description below.
Click here for the next video, click here to subscribe.